Hi, thanks for joining me today. This video is going to focus on giving a little love to our shoulders. Our shoulders have a tendency to carry a lot of tightness and tension, whether it's from your job, working on a computer, or doing a lot of driving in the car, or if just it's cold outside and your shoulders are starting to crunch up around your ears to help get you or feel like you're keeping yourself warm. All of these movements will help with that. This is something that you can do seated or standing, except till the very end. We will do the last one, definitely standing, but you can do this seated in a chair or down on your mat. I suggest having a blanket or something under the hips if you want to be seated. But we're going to start with just some simple movements to start to get a little range of motion and some movement in the shoulders. So just let the arms gently come down by your side. If you're standing, just feet mountain pose distance, hip distance apart, maybe a tiny bit wider. Find a nice alignment in your spine, whether you're standing or seated. And then inhale, bring the shoulders a little forward and then up and then back and around. So I know you're familiar with this movement, just some little shoulder rolls here. So just find a link with your breath. Inhale, the the shoulders forward, up, and then exhale back and down. And as you do that, notice sensation. Notice if your shoulders are making any noise, you hear any crunchy sounds. And then take that one at a time. So take the right shoulder forward, up and back, and then the left shoulder forward, up and back. You might notice you have a little bit more range of motion there. But just start with some simple little movements here. Good, so one more on the left side and then come back to center. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze them up as high as you can. And then exhale, just let them release back down. So inhale again, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, let them release down. Good, one more time like that. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, give them a good squeeze. And exhale, release the shoulders down. Now this time, inhale, float the arms all the way up and overhead, reaching up through the fingertips, feel the energy all the way up through the crown of the head. And as the arms float up, let the shoulders just glide up with the arms, and then turn the palms down, float the arms gently back down by your side. So again, we're warming up, just getting some movement in the shoulders. Inhale, arms floating all the way up and overhead. And exhale, the arms float back down. So one more time, just like that. Inhale, arms floating all the way up. Exhale, the arms float down. So we're going to add on to this a little bit. So inhale, float the arms all the way up. As you exhale, this time, bring your elbows to a cactus pose. Draw the arms and the shoulders, elbows back a little bit, and then inhale the arms back up. And this time, exhale, bend the elbows now a little bit more down towards the waist, like you're making a W shape. Get that opening across the front of the chest. Inhale the arms all the way back up. And then exhale again, bending the elbows. This time, straighten the arms, fingertips behind you. Maybe a little glance up if that feels okay for you. And then inhale again, the arms all the way up and overhead. So we'll do that a couple times. Exhale, cactus pose. Draw the forearms, elbows back. Inhale. Exhale, think little W pose, elbows more towards the waist. Inhale all the way back up. You can look up if it feels okay for your head and neck, and then bending the elbows. Now reach the fingertips back, and again, same thing, looking up a little. And then inhale the arms again all the way up and overhead. So one more time like that. Exhale, cactus pose. Inhale the arms all the way back up. Exhale, now think again, little W pose. So we're thinking of those shoulder blades drawing towards the spine. Inhale all the way back up. And then this time again, exhale, bend the elbows, now reach the fingertips back. And then this time again, arms float all the way up and overhead. Bring the palms together, bring the hands to the heart. Pause here for a moment. Keep a little energy here in the hands. So press into the palms, elbows nice and wide, shoulder blades gliding towards the spine, collarbones nice and wide. Now take those hands, fold the fingers in so just the thumbs point up. So make a soft little fist here. So we're not gripping tight, just kind of fold them in and place them just below the chest, just like right at the area of the lower ribs. And we're going to do a little diagonal movement here. So inhale, open the right arm down to the right, the left arm up to the left. Go ahead and look over the right shoulder, look for the right fingers and that thumb back there. And then exhale, come back to center. Now switching to the opposite side. So right arm down, left arm down, right arm up, looking to the left. And then back to center. So we'll do that a couple times. So now getting a little diagonal movement here. Inhaling and exhale. Good. Inhale, opening that, finding that diagonal stretch. Exhale, back to center. Good. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Good. And inhaling and exhale. So now this time, inhale, reach the arms just to shoulder height. So now we're going to do a little stretch for the tricep muscles, tricep and bicep muscles, internal and external rotation for the shoulders. So inhale, float the right arm up, the right arm down, left arm up. Exhale, bend your elbows towards the midline. So you're reaching towards the spine. You may not ever get there, and that's okay. And then inhale the arms all the way back up, and then exhale again back to shoulder height. Inhale, right arm up, left arm down. Exhale, bend the elbows again, reach towards the midline. Inhale, reaching those arms again up and down, and then exhale again back to center. So we'll do that a couple times. So inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Exhale, bend the elbows, reach toward the middle of your spine. Inhale, straighten the arms again, and then exhale back to that T position. Good. One more time, opposite side. Inhale, right arm up, left arm down. Exhale, bend the elbows, reach towards the midline, towards your spine. Inhale, back up. Exhale again, back to center. Palms face forward, little soft bend in the elbows. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Exhale, bring your arms in front, right arm on top. Left arm reaches for the right shoulder, right arm reaches for the left shoulder. Give yourself a hug. And then inhale again, the arms all the way back up. Draw the shoulder blades together. And now exhale, left arm on top as you give yourself a hug. So again, couple more times. Inhale, open up through the front of the body. And then exhale, right arm on top as you reach for opposite shoulders. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Good. Left arm on top this time, and exhale. Excuse me. And then inhale the arms all the way out. Release the hands down. So if you are seated, go ahead and come up to standing. So bring the feet a little wider, maybe the toes even point out a little bit. Think of the knees being a little soft. We're going to imagine that our arms are like heavy, empty coat sleeves or wet noodles or whatever visual helps you. And just start to do a little turn side to side and just let the arms just swing and sway as they will. So just again, think of this little movement here, side to side. Then you can take that to shoulder height, bring the arms out to the side, give yourself a little pat on the shoulder, tap on the back. Good. Keep breathing. Just find a rhythm here that works with your breath. And then you can bring the arms up and overhead if you'd like. Good. And then once again, bring the arms back to shoulder height. And then back down around the waist. And then come back to center. And just pause for a moment. Let the arms be heavy. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And just take a few breaths. Notice how the shoulders feel. Notice if you feel any warmth and tingling in the shoulders and the neck and the upper back. Inhale and exhale, feeling maybe a little more blood flow, a little warmth, a little movement there. And then very gently let the eyes open if you have the eyes closed. We're going to do one last little move here. So bringing the feet more hip distance apart now, toes pointing forward. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, let the knees soften. Place your hands on the front of the thighs and just let your hands just trace down the front of the thighs. Bend the knees as much as you need to keep a nice length in your back. Just let the crown of the head, the arms dangle down, then take hold of opposite elbows. Just let everything release and do a little swing and sway here side to side. If you want a little bit more movement for the shoulders, you can release the hands and just kind of drag them side to side on the mat. Maybe even a little shake out of the shoulders, a little shimmy of the shoulders, a little roll of the shoulders here, whatever feels good. And then coming back to center, bring the hands to the hinge of the hip, press into the feet, lengthen through the crown of the head. Come all the way up to stand. And once you come up to standing, again, come back to that mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift the sternum to meet the thumbs. Again, maybe close the eyes or soften the gaze if that's comfortable. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And as you're ready, gently let the eyes open. So thank you for joining me for that little video to give our shoulders some love. This is a great warm up to do before you ride. This is great to do if you've been traveling and you've been sitting in a car on a plane for a long time. You can get out at a rest stop, or when you're waiting in the airport, find a little space and just do some simple little movements. Very easy, no mat required. So I hope this helps your shoulders, and I hope to see you sometime soon in the saddle or on the mat. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and check out Grey Horse Yoga in the information section below. Thanks. Bye-bye.